Hey guys, this is Virtual Nunchucks, and don't listen to me when I say it's Thursday. This is the Friday video we recorded earlier for you guys. Hope you enjoy, and we'll see you soon. And I have an update for you guys soon. Welcome. This is Virtual Nunchucks, and today is, let's see, Thursday, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yep, Thursday. This is Thursday. My wife's been in the hospital for about 2 days now. If you count the surgery day, I guess about 3 days. But I appreciate everybody's support. I'm gonna hit the pause button for just a second. Appreciate everybody's support during this time with my wife having her surgery on her head. She's having brain surgery to alleviate some excess spinal fluid on the brain. It's called intracranial hypertension. In case you didn't know, that is basically a bunch of spinal fluid pushing against her brain, causing vision problems, memory loss. It basically acts like a brain tumor without having the tumor. So they did surgery on her on Tuesday to alleviate that and hopefully help her with her headaches and vision problems and all that good stuff. And she's going to be recuperating for at least a month. She's going to be in the hospital at least until Saturday or Sunday. At this point, we are not 100% sure. And she'll be recuperating here at home for a month. So it's going to be a little wild and crazy. That's why I'm pre-recording a lot of content so that I can just put it out there each day when we come home from the hospital with my wife. And as the time progresses, of course, we'll get back to live streaming and stuff like that. But on this channel, in case you're new, we do a lot of reviews, we do a lot of playthroughs, we do a lot of opinion pieces, things like that. We never know what we're going to do on this channel, so it's always a surprise. So if you like what you see, drop us a like, subscribe to the channel, and of course hit that notification bell because you'll be the first ones to know of any additional content that comes out for this channel if you do. We're getting ready to finish our review. We're finishing up our review of the Voltage Tech grips that we got in the mail from Voltage Tech Shop. That's a mouthful. We had to pay for them out of pocket, but we bought several pairs, and the intention is that once we review them, if they're good, we will do a giveaway. In order to be in the giveaway, you must be a subscriber to the channel. If you are a subscriber to the channel, that'll enter you into the giveaway, and we'll have the giveaway specifics coming up very, very soon. Just stay tuned for that, the review, and then of course if we decide to do the giveaway, you will certainly know in that review if we're going to do it or not. And we're probably going to run the giveaway for about a week, give enough time for people to get entered and everything else. Okay, so if we decide to do it, that's how we're going to do it. All right. Right now we're doing Detroit Become Human because a lot of people have been asking for me to do that. I threw up a review of that and they wanted to see some playthroughs. So I'm going for the... we're doing a couple things to make it fun. We're counting the amount of F-bombs that we get. Right now we're up to about 11 or 12. I think it's 12. And just the first very few short chapters that we caught. About 12. And also... we are trying to get the most difficult ending, which is the ending to keep everyone alive. And by everyone, I mean all the main characters, obviously, but all the supporting characters around the main characters. That you can, anyway. I think there's a way to keep some of them alive that I haven't found yet, but all the main characters, keeping them alive is the hardest ending to get. Because it requires you to make certain choices, and every choice matters in this game, and I do mean every single solitary one matters at some point in time. So it's very difficult, and I don't remember exactly how I did the first time, but that's my preferred ending, so that's the one we're going to go for. Alright, so when we last left, we were dealing with Marcus and Carl, and their son came in and asked for money, and right now we're about to meet Hank. Connor's going to run into Hank for the first time ever. So here we go. And if you noticed, it did say no androids allowed in the bar at all. Okay. So now our job is to find Hank And to do that, we do have to scan faces. No criminal record. I love how that's like, you know, he scans them and he can tell immediately if they have criminal records or not. I think that's hilarious. Alright. But we're trying to find Hank here. But again, it makes it pretty neat. You can scan the entire... No criminal record. He's a security guard for CyberLife, looks like. Let's see what we got here. There's a guy right here. Administrator, criminal record, none. But we're not done. Criminal record, none. Unemployed. I'm sorry, dude. That sucks to be you. Alright, let's see. There's a guy here. Okay. Criminal record, domestic abuse. That's nice. Currently unemployed. Narcotic supplier, so he does drugs, man. I could probably bust you. And he has no criminal record whatsoever. He doesn't either. Alright, so I think I've got everybody in the building except for... I love that he just checks himself in the mirror. You can do that. I love that, man. Alright. So the actual person that we want is not that one. But we didn't scan him, so we'll scan him. He got a DUI. And we'll scan Mr. Hank Anderson right there. There's the man we want, Lieutenant Hank Anderson.
Lieutenant Anderson, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. I looked for you at the station, but nobody knew where you were. They said you were probably having a drink nearby. I was lucky to find you at the 5th bar.
What do you want?
You were assigned a case early this evening. A homicide involving a CyberLife android. In accordance with procedure, the company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
Well, I don't need any assistance. Especially not from a plastic asshole like you. Just be a good little robot and get the fuck out of here.
Number 13.
I understand that some people are not comfortable.
We'll be understanding with the drunk.
But
I am perfectly comfortable. Now back off before I crush you like an empty beer can.
listen, I think you should stop drinking and come with me. It'll make life easier for both of us. You know what? I'll buy you one for the road. What do you say? Bartender, the same again, please.
See that Jim wonders to take my...
There you go.
Make it a double.
Neutral. Now, I don't condone drinking. I don't think it's a good idea for you. It's not healthy. But it makes for good conversation in the game.
Did you say homicide?
Alright, so here we go.
You wait here. Won't be long.
My instructions are to accompany you to the crime scene, Lieutenant.
Listen, I don't give a fuck about your instructions.
Number 13.
I told you to wait here.
So you shut the fuck up.
The 14! Oh, I don't know why that's funny, but it is. Alright, so we're supposed to wait in the car, but since we don't really follow his instructions ever...
I'm not confirming anything.
Now remember, I'm not counting curse words, I'm counting the F-bombs. We're up to
It's with
14.
me. What part of staying in the car didn't you understand?
Your order contradicted my instructions, Lieutenant.
You don't talk, you don't touch anything, and you stay out of my way. Got it?
Got it.
Evening, Hank. We were starting to think you weren't gonna show.
Yeah, that was the plan until this asshole found me.
So, got yourself an android, huh?
Oh, very funny. Just tell me what happened.
We had a call around 8 from the landlord. The lieutenant hadn't paid his rent for a few months, so he thought he'd drop by, see what was going on. That was when he found the bar. Jesus, that smell.
Alright, I'm a cop. Whether he likes it to be me to be a cop or not. I'm a cop, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be a cop.
Victim's name's Carlos Ortiz. He has a record for theft and aggravated
Examine?
assault.
We find out he's doing red ice too, just like Todd is. Red
To
ice.
the neighbors, he was kind of a loner. Stayed inside most of the time. They hardly ever saw him.
Stayed easy and wasn't worth calling everybody out in the middle of the night. Could have waited till morning.
I'd say he's been there for a good 3 weeks. We'll know more when the coroner gets here. There's
Don't
a
know.
kitchen knife over here. Probably the murderer.
Any sign of a break-in?
Blood.
Nope. The landlord said the front door was locked from the inside. All the windows were boarded up. The killer must have gone out the back way.
What do we know about his android?
Not much. The neighbors confirmed he had one, but it wasn't here when we arrived. I gotta get some air. Make yourself at home. I'll be outside.
Let's see what we can learn about this guy. Oh, he's been to one of those clubs. Yikes. Alright, now. Don't know what's in there. Nothing important. Alright, so. Victim's blood. Fingerprints. Signs of a struggle. Traces of therium, which is blue blood, in case you didn't know. Now we're going to reconstruct a crime scene, or at least part of it. Apparently the deviant took the knife. Boom! The deviant was attacked, emotional shock, so the deviant took a knife. Then slashed at the guy, fell against the table, boom, duh, stuff. Alright, so we got 2 clues there. Now, we still have... okay. Gossips Weekly, and again, just filling out the story. I'm not going to read them to you, but it fills out the story, and the reason I scroll through them is so that it goes ahead and lets you see. Talks about if Android relations is better, if your Android is spying on you. So there you go. Now, we're not done with the evidence yet, so more dried blood. 8 of 10.
Each letter is perfect. It's way too neat. No human rights like this. Chris, is this written in the victim's blood?
I would say so. We're taking samples for analysis.
Regular letters, font, CyberLife Sans. So, alright, so let's examine Mr. Ortiz here. See what we can find out about Mr. Ortiz. $11:30 p.m. Been doing drugs? Yep. Now we have another something to find. There. Now we can reconstruct some more to figure out what happened here. Victim fell here. Victim was stabbed there. Turn the camera. They came from the kitchen.
He was stabbed 28 times.
Well, that's a lot of times.
Seems like the killer really had it in for him.
Wait, before we do that, there's always something else to look at. There's always stuff to look at. Don't ever not look at stuff.
Door was locked from the inside. Killer must have gone out this way.
There are no footprints apart from Officer Collins' size 10 shoes.
Well, this happened weeks ago. Tracks could have faded.
No, this type of soil would retain a trace. Nobody's been out here for a long time.
Deviant didn't escape this way. See? Always something to see. Nine of 10. And that does not count as evidence, we just read it. Assessor's writing. And this. There's a lot to talk about. Alright. So now we have officially reviewed all the evidence in the house. So now we're gonna go talk to the lieutenant. Which is over... Where are you, Lieutenant? Lieutenant!
Lieutenant,
There we go.
I think I figured out what happened.
Oh, yeah? Shoot, I'm all ears.
It all started in the kitchen.
There are obvious signs of a struggle. Question is, what exactly happened here?
I think the victim attacked the android with the bat.
That lines up with the evidence. Go on.
The android stabbed the victim.
So the
I almost hit the wrong
android was
button.
trying to defend itself, right? Okay, then what happened?
The victim fled to the living room.
They tried to get away from the android. Alright, that makes sense.
The android murdered the victim with the knife.
Okay. Your theory's not totally ridiculous, but it doesn't tell us where the android went.
It was damaged by the bat and lost some therium.
Lost some what?
Therium. You call it blue blood. It's the fluid that powers androids' biocomponents. It evaporates after a few hours and becomes invisible to the naked eye.
But I bet you can still see it, can't you?
Correct.
There you go. See, now I have to find the deviant. Because we already established that he did not leave the house. Okay? We established that a long time ago. So, I want to take the chair. Oh, I can't take the chair just yet. There was a ladder there. Connor's just awesome. Alright, so we know that traces lead up to the attic. So now... and then of course he wrote all that stuff. There, find something to climb on. Okay, so... now... I need this chair. Give me the dang chair. There you go.
Hey, what are you doing with that chair?
I'm going to check something.
Gonna check something.
Oh, come on. There. Sometimes walking around with this stupid thing is hard. Alright. Search the attic. Not him. It still makes me jump. And I know it's coming. So we caught, well, we didn't catch one. We basically had one shot by snipers. Now we've caught this guy.
He was gonna kill me. I'm begging you. Don't tell him.
Connor, what the fuck is going on up there?
Yep, there's number 14, folks.
It's here, Lieutenant!
Nope, 15.
Oh, shit.
15.
Chris, Ben, get your asses in here now. Come on!
Alright, so there we go. Now there are a few things that I didn't do. I could have not found the android, I suppose. So obviously you see a few things that I didn't do. I'm not 100% sure what all these are, unless it's alternate things. And of course I could have gotten the investigation wrong, I guess, too. But I don't want to do that, you know. So anyway, I know this is a very short episode. It's about 20 minutes or so. The other day I did 2 back-to-back, but the other one that's coming up is going to be extremely long in comparison. So I'm going to call it short there. So this will be our Wednesday episode. I'll record another episode for Thursday and another episode for Friday. Please understand again that because my wife's in the hospital, these are pre-recorded, so I record them all in the same day. So we're gonna, and I'm just gonna upload them as I can for the week. But again, if you guys like what you're seeing, if you want to see more, drop us a like, leave us a comment. It does show your support for the channel. The more you like a video, the more support the channel gets from the algorithm and things like that. So if you like what you're seeing, please drop us a like, leave us a comment to let us know how we're doing and what you'd like to see next. Guys, that's going to wrap it up. Next episode will be Thursday, and next episode we'll do something completely, totally different, I'm sure, because they always do different characters for different things. You can always follow me on Twitter at VNunchucks. Is my Twitter handle at VNunchucks, all one word, of course. And then, of course, Facebook.com/virtualnunchucks. I am there as well. So keep that in mind. All of you wonderful people, I would love for you to keep following me. And, of course, if you're new, subscribe. Because, hey, we just like to have some fun. We like to have fun. We like to hang out, talk about video games. And you never know what's going to happen around here. So just help us out. All right? You guys have a great day. Love your families because you only get one. And, of course, keep gaming and have a great day, guys. And we will see you again